and welcome to this reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Hannah. It is a delight and an honour to read your cards for today. I am using the Celtic Fairy Tarot deck. A tarot deck is a 78 card deck, and it comes from an expansion of the normal card deck with 4 suits and your court cards. So our tarot cards are 4 suits, your court cards, and the major arcana series cards. Maybe it will be a series. That would be great. Okay. So I'm just going to tune into your energy now. You can just look at the cards, focus on the cards. We're going to bring you messages you need to hear. Someone's saying you've got to let it go. It's got to happen. Got to let it go. Got to let it go. Okay. And your team are really just showing me like a little bit of frustration that you need to let it go. Or maybe you're getting frustrated. I feel like even you're saying other people need to let it go, but maybe it's you that needs to let it go. Okay. I've got a feeling that your grandma is with me and your auntie, if you have an auntie in spirit. Okay. That's right. Angels are with you. And you aren't on the path until you say you're on the path. And that's from your auntie. She's saying if you want to be on the path, declare you are on the path. This is the best way to just get your energy fully on board with your journey. This is great. You're going to get a lot from this, is what they're saying. All right. You've got so much to give the world. And they're saying you're not even into it yet. It's like they really want you to get into it, you know. There's more to do. You have to trust. You have to get involved in a few things that you're not wanting to get involved with. But they're saying, we are helping you. We are helping you. You are going to meet people who are going to help this journey that you are on. And they're letting you know, remember, you're always protected. You have the tools to protect yourself. You've been given these tools to go out into the world and do things that your soul needs you to do. Else you wouldn't be able to do them because you wouldn't have the protection to do them. I hope that makes sense for you. There's a message here that angels don't always have the best clothes, the best things. You know, we can think of angels as these, you know, pristine, perfect. But it's not always the case, you know, like on this card here, our little fairy light being has got kind of like a ragged, you know, dress, and you know, they just really need you to hear that it's not all about looks. It's not all about this perfect, exceptional energy. And they're saying, you know, this has got to change, and this is really, really big. If you're going to look at all these godlike beings and see them as so far away from where you're presently at, it's a problem. They don't want that. Don't forget that these light beings once were on the earth. They were earth angels, just the same as you, just the same as me, just the same as everyone on the planet. But it has been so long since we were told things like that. People have forgotten. We've forgotten the way of treating this place, you know, as it is, which is very precious. It's a huge gift. Every day is a gift. And they are asking you to listen to this message, that you are a gift. You were put on this earth to help. And it's not all about looking the best or looking right. And they're just really, calling out this, so, kind of like a veil or something that, if you do certain things that you're seen of as like, wow, they're like, no. Everyone has gifts. Everyone is important. If you don't practice something, this does not mean that you are lower down on some kind of scale that people have created. No. But they will always ask you to stand up for yourself and what you feel at the time. But it doesn't mean that you have to fall out with someone. If you feel into that resonant message that everyone on the earth is here to help each other, even if you have a passing with someone and there is a disagreement, you will learn from that. They will learn from that. Even if you think they won't learn from that, they will. They're asking you to trust the path. Trust, when you get showered on. Trust when the bird poo lands on your car, or outside your front door, or even on you. Just let it be and know that things are going in a direction. And because you are a light being, it's good. It's a good thing. What they're trying to do is they're trying to, with this reading, just push past loads of negativity. Just push past it. The only way to get into a better place is by being positive. There's no good just being on your own and saying, I wish this and I wish that, and my life could be so much better if don't forget that you are a light being. You are a soul. Every soul has a mission. Even the people who you may perceive to be having a great life, don't judge them. You might not be correct. And then you've wasted how much time being in that space of thinking about them when you could be improving your own situation. Again, the message, we are not meant to judge. We are not meant to judge. Even jumping to a conclusion is very powerful. If you jump to a conclusion and it's not right, you can really impact on someone's well-being. And it's got to stop. You've got to just enjoy here and now, the here and now. And it's kind of, in some ways, it is face value. It's just the here and now. It's like, right now you might be in a room, there are things around you. Just appreciate that you're somewhere safe, that you can even watch this video. Again, this is not coming from me. This is your spirit guides. Okay. The message here, when you are not in fear, you are in power. And power is feeling amazing. Feeling amazing about things because you trust. You have the trust within and it is expressed in your outer world. If you feel you have challenges with your inner trust, you need some healing. And don't fear the healing, because the healing is here to help. But it's just good for you to know in the terms of power and taking back your power that you can heal this. You don't have to be someone who never trusts themselves or never trusts anyone else. You can heal that. Finding someone to work with, whether it's a healer, a therapist, someone to talk to, you may find even a dear soul, a friend who helps you. But you are in power here. You can change things. It would mean moving on, and some things would be left behind. Some parts of yourself which currently you might think are, a big part of your personality, such as kind of having everything you want because you didn't have it in the past. So you have everything you want now because you didn't have it in the past, but some things that you have now are not actually helping you. It's maybe even too much. I'm feeling there's too much energy. It's a bit upsetting for the peace. And they're sort of showing me it's just cutting something down, minimizing something. Okay, so we have our number 7 and our second king. Yes, there is a lot to do. they're saying you have much to do in this life, Angel. It is going to be fun, and you have to be fearless. In different timescales, you'd have been walking around with some kind of protective weapon, even, whether it was a little knife or I don't know, even like a powder, just to be able to go, if you got into a difficult situation. Then you need to know that you don't need that in this life, that you have got the protection of your angels, you have got your toolkit where you know how to protect yourself. They're saying it's interesting that this year is all about magic for you, and they're asking you to focus on that. It's to do with the harvest. It's to do with reaping the rewards for what you have sown. Wow, I've actually just seen a horse in this picture and I've never ever seen it before. I don't know if you can see that there. And the two cards before this, we have the Chariot, and in this deck it is also 2 horses. So we have 3 horses here in this reading, which is significant. They're letting me know that you are angry at the past, and this is the main focus on releasing. They're saying you can do it on your own. It's quite difficult because you've got to hold yourself accountable for things, and we're all human and we can forget things very easily. So you can do it on your own. You can even find a coach or something that you're practically working through things, and you can go, right, this week we're focusing on this week we're focusing on this. Message here: anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Don't rush, but you have to put 2 and 2 together. It's like they want you to connect the dots a little bit. And yes, I have got the feeling that you would rather someone else connect those dots for you. Someone would just kind of arrive at your door with a basket of wonderful things and say, look, this is all that you need to do. Rather your spirit team are making you be strong and be fearless and walk the path and find those dots for yourself. Yes, for you, the ultimate is a new life, and they're saying that to do that, the first step is releasing the past, and you are doing a good job with everything that you're doing. They just need you to know that everything has a time scale, so you've got to trust that you are doing it and there's more to do. And with that, they want you to focus on moving forwards, and it's physically in the now, seeing the light, going forwards and not thinking about it. And they're asking you to go for a walk today. If you can, be on your own, allow yourself to listen to the birds, listen to the springs of water, listen to anything and everything, to enjoy the moment as much as possible. Feel how you're feeling when you walk, feel your body, listen to your breath, expand your experience. They're saying, last message, everything is going to work out and you are ready. So thank you so much for this reading. I'm going to just send some light to you. Thank you. Great, thank you so much. Have a blessed and beautiful day full of light and positivity, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.